friends, welcome back to Moon Day Messages. It is Tuesday again. I simply forgot to record it yesterday, and then I wanted to do it this morning, and then I had some other things to do, and then half an hour ago I was like, fuck, I forgot to record it. But here we are. Um, I think this traveling is still like, it's difficult for me to adjust. I'm trying. But we are in, or the sun is moving into gate number one. It moved into gate number one yesterday on Monday. So it is a whole new slate, it's a whole new energy. Gate number one is amazing. It's about self-expression. It is in the G center, which is the identity center. It is about individuality, creativity, and specifically about the expression of our unique essence, the expression of who we really are, the expression of what we came here to do, the expression of our depth, our inner self, like really, really deep within us and who we are. Um, this energy is very much also about allowing yourself to express yourself fully so that manifestations can come through. It is about you taking the steps to manifest your potential through action and creation, specifically expression. So it's not just about the expression itself and the action behind expressing yourself, but it is so that you can get to the next level of manifesting what you want to manifest. Because the things you're interested in, the things that you want to be, the things that you want to be seen as, the things that you want to achieve are your wants and desires for a reason, because you, the soul, decided to achieve these things and be these things in this lifetime. That's why you infused yourself with the desire and the want to do these things and be these things, so that you will actually go for them. So it is about the understanding that when you express yourself, you will actually manifest the things that you want to manifest. But it goes hand in hand. You have to be the person that you want to be deep down. You have to allow yourself to see yourself worthy of being that person in order to make this manifestation come to fruition. So what came through is that it is time to do the things that you put aside. When I channeled, what I heard was specifically, it is time to do the things that you procrastinate on, because deep down you know that they scare you a little, because it would mean that you have to be more of the version that you want to be, but that is connected to you stepping up. It is connected to you getting out of that shadow. It is connected to you allowing yourself to be more of yourself, and that scares you because you don't want to be judged. You don't want to be seen as someone that takes up too much space. Okay? So another big thing that came through was don't overthink it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can make changes later. It's really just about doing it. Don't overthink it. Don't think, just do. That's basically what came through. Because you have been thinking about it for a while. So the things that you have been thinking about for a while, but you are scared to taking these steps, this is what I'm talking about. So you have done the thinking, you have done the planning, you have done the getting ready, you have done the theory part. It is about the practice now. It is about taking the action steps. So there's absolutely no need to think about it again. There's absolutely no need to go back into planning it out. It's just about taking the first step right now. Okay. Another thing that came through was what I heard: find peace within. Take a walk in nature, meditate, work out, journal, like something that gives you the peace of mind within yourself, that helps you to balance your nervous system, because that is necessary for you to take these steps so that you can actually get to the next level, so that you will not fall back into procrastination and self-sabotage after you've taken the first step, but actually allow yourself to then take the second step as well. Have you ever like pushed something aside and procrastinated on something for so long then when you eventually had to do it, you did it and it only took like 5 minutes or 15 minutes and whatever, and you procrastinated for days. That is that kind of energy here. Like, it will not be as bad as you think it's going to be. It will not be as anxiety inducing as you think it's going to be. It's not going to be as difficult as you think it's going to be. It's not going to be too much of a hustle than you think it's going to be. So it is important for you to take these steps. And I don't want to scare you or anything, but it's getting clear that I'm not saying you never have a chance again to do this, but it's a very beautiful, amazing opportunity to use this energy right now, because we're going into a Mercury retrograde in about 3 weeks, and it's going to be a harsh one. It's going to be like the end of the year is going to be difficult energetically. You can see it with everything happening. You can see it with the election in the US today. You can see it with the floodings in Europe. You can see there's a lot of turmoil. Not saying that that wasn't the case. It has been the case, but it's not going to end. And Mercury retrograde being in Sagittarius coming into the mix is going to be difficult. It's going to be fiery. It's a fiery sign. It's going to be a lot. So starting beforehand, because when Mercury is retrograde, we're not meant to start something new. We are only meant to revisit something. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you to start now before we're going into Mercury retrograde. Okay. Something else came through. There is an aspect that needs more healing for the manifestation you currently are working towards to come to fruition. It's connected to your root chakra, stability, money wound, safety, father wound. It's important for you to tend to it. It's important for you to allow yourself to listen to your root, like actually talk to it. When you feel nervous and when you feel unstable, when you feel not safe, specifically when it is around money or, physical safety, that is an indication that it still needs healing, and that is something that is going on within you right now. And it might be because of money. It might be because you are going on an adventure or starting something new, a new job, or moving somewhere else, or getting out of a relationship or starting a relationship. But something that changes your life up until now, it will push you into a new direction, and that brings anxiety. And that's okay, that's perfectly normal, but it is coming up for you to tend to it. It's coming up for you to be compassionate with yourself while dealing with that. So root chakra meditations, journaling about it, going on a walk, like all of the things that I have been saying. Please tend to yourself. Please allow yourself to move through this, because it is necessary for the next steps for you to come. Like always, I'm getting into signs that indicate that message is even more so for you. It is for everyone watching it. I always attract the energy for people that need to hear this. But when you listen to this, for example, and then you see one of the signs, that means you should watch the video again, because there might have been a message that you missed. There might have been a thing that only now makes sense because you had some conversations up until or after you watch that video. So now it will ring differently for you. Okay, so it's important that you then come back and watch it again, because there's another message for you. And the signs are fireflies, normal flies, 555, 222, and red balloons. Actually, red balloon. It can be red balloons as well, they're saying right now, but like red balloons, fireflies, flies, 555, and 222. Okay. Okay, let's get into the cards and see what they are confirming or what else they are bringing up. Okay, Spirit, what is it that we need to know for this upcoming week? What is the energy you need to pay attention to? What are the messages that you want us to know? Okay, Spirit. Oh, too much, right? But this one, oh, it's 2, 2. Okay. What else does it have? I need some spirit. One more. Oop, this one. That's it. Okay. Yes. Okay, the first one that came out, it's actually 2 cards that came out, is Shake It Off and Soul Family. It's time to shake it off. You seem to have stagnant energy lingering in your body. Unprocessed emotions get stuck in our bodies and keep us in loops and eventually can make us sick. Dancing or other kinds of movement help us to prevent this. Implement some movement into your daily routine to release old and stagnant energies. And this is exactly like, that was what I was feeling. That energy is in the root chakra. There is some stagnancy in the root chakra and the energy needs to be released. So dancing, shaking it off, going on a walk is obviously also a very beautiful way of getting rid of that unprocessed emotion and energy. And then it came out with the card Soul Family. What you should be focusing on right now is finding your tribe. People who are really aligned with your energy, your love to provide and support within a community. Your energy is built to be part of a group, and this is what is missing in your life right now. Put yourself out there, be your most authentic self to attract the right people and build something that lasts. So since that came out together with Shake It Off, I feel more like maybe it should be something like going dancing with friends, or allowing yourself to oh no, they're more so saying, what is it? Okay, so not like going out in a party scenario. Yeah, okay. So sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me because I don't party, I don't drink. So like when I say going out with friends, it's a whole different scenario that I think of. But they just wanted me to clarify that it is not meant to be in a club. It is not meant to be connected to alcohol specifically. It is connected to just like find people that you can do these things with based on healing, not for forgetting or self-medication aspects and stuff like this, okay? But you can also do it by yourself, but it is advisable to also find a tribe, to also find people to do this with, specifically with the things that are coming, specifically with the changes that we're moving into. Life is going to be a little bit more disruptive and unstable when it comes to the macro. Again, the election and everything else happening. So it is important that you find people that you can work on your nervous system with. It is important that you find people that understand that and do the same thing and want to do these things and want to heal and work on themselves, okay? Because we also have role model. That was the card that was on the floor. 6 line energy. Whether you know it or not, you embody role model energy. A lot of people are looking up to you, and it's time to step up into this energy. Understand that this energy has been installed in you for a reason. Your way of seeing things and approaching things is going to inspire and influence others on a deep level. Put yourself out there. It's time. So maybe you have been thinking about doing something along those lines when it comes to these action steps that I was talking about that you need to take, and that it's time to do these things. Maybe it is connected somehow with you being a role model, or you being in a position where other people are looking up at you, to you. That is that kind of energy that I'm getting here. But maybe it is also being a bigger sister or a bigger brother or a cousin, or, a parent, or just being someone that someone else can look up to. Or maybe it's a smaller thing, in quotes, like just being there for someone and stepping into someone they can lean on and someone they can look up to in that period of life that they are in. But it is time that you allow yourself to use your gifts and let them shine through so that other people can see it. Right now I have pain in my right arm. If that is you, then that message is specifically for you right now. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have mountains. There might be a conversation you need to have. Is there somebody in your life you need to talk to, but you have been avoiding this conversation because it's uncomfortable? Or maybe it is a conversation you need to have with yourself. Pay attention to your thought patterns during this time. What is coming up for you frequently? How do you talk to yourself recently? Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, I feel like that is only that That message were for the people that have something going on with their right arm or their right shoulder. Because when I was reading that, what I was hearing was, it is for the collective, it is more about the picture. It's mountains, so it's more about nature walks. It's more about like actually taking these walks to help your nervous system, like I said, from the messages that I was channeling. And that conversation that some of you need to have, that's only for the people that have something going on with their right arm or their right shoulder. Some sort of pain. It can also just be sore, but then it is like significantly stronger on the right arm than on the left arm if it's just you being sore from the gym or whatever. But like there's some significance on the right arm, which is also father and masculine energy, which brings me back to the father wound and the root chakra energy as well. So we are very much in this take care of your nervous system, tend to yourself, be compassionate with yourself, and if you can, find people to do it with so that you can tap into that role model energy by taking these steps that you have been avoiding. Okay? It's super, super important that you really, really allow yourself to take these steps right now, because again, it's not like time is running out necessarily and you will never ever get a chance again, but the next few weeks up, like as of Mercury going retrograde, which is I think on the 25th or 26th of November, then as from that until the end of the year, it's going to be significantly more difficult for you to do these things than doing them now. So you really have to step up here. You really have to like get out of your shadow and get out of your fearful self right now, even if it's just taking one small little step, just doing it, creating momentum, creating energy towards the right direction. Okay. So, but like I said in the beginning, it's really about these things that you already have put a lot of thought into. So it's not something totally new. It's more something that you have been thinking about, but you were too afraid to start doing it. Okay. Okay, that's the message for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for showing up. There are only 2 people missing to reach 100 followers or subscribers. I would be so grateful if you can share this with people that would resonate with my messaging, resonate with the things that I'm saying, resonate with the things that I'm sharing. And every like, every comment, every subscription, every share counts with such a small channel that we still are. So I would deeply appreciate you helping me in this. And I'm excited for next week because I feel like we are gaining momentum in an energy that helps us to reach a new level very soon. So stay tuned, come back. Thank you for being here. I love you.